Hey everybody, it is Habs Episode Hockey here, and welcome to episode 12 of your Chicago Blackhawks. We build GM mode, and today we're going to try to end the season. Hopefully we can make the playoffs, because last episode we did acquire Quinn Hughes from the Vancouver Canucks. We traded 2 first rounders, and we do get like 40% retain off. I think we get a couple of percentages we do retain off Quinn Hughes deal. Like I was saying, almost 50%. And we do trade 2 first, but the Twitter and Nicholas Hague and the 2026 first is basically top 10 protected. So if the pick's in the top 10, we do get the pick protected basically, and we do give them the 2017 first without it be 2077 first without it being protected. So no matter what the pick is, they will get our 2027 first. And like I've said, I feel like Quinn Hughes will add some extra D onto his own. He's going to be the guy. He's going to be a great point producer, in my opinion. I love Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes displays offense. He displays scored. He plays awesome plays. I feel like this guy will be an awesome. Pretty much gonna hit. Probably. I feel like this guy could be a point per game defenseman on this team. He's going to be great. He's going to add the offense. He's going to be a great defenseman. You go here, we get a win, and Quinn Hughes goes out there and basically gets an assist this game on his first game in the team. And then you get like Eric Hall. You get the offense. You bring the offense. You get the offense off the teams. This team's been alright since they get like that. We look here. Quinn Hughes does get a first point in his first game in the team. He does put one shot on goal, but like it's just the first game. He's gonna produce. He's gonna be a guy on the team. I feel like this team has the chance to actually collect the playoffs. Like I have believed that this team will do it. I feel like adding Quinn Hughes does increase better of our chances with great D on the first pair. And I think, and we did add Matt Roy on to the second pair on the right defense because I feel like this guy could play lefty. It will add him on with Kosinski. Kosinski just brings that awesome greatness to the team. He brings awesomeness. He brings skill. He's something that we're gonna make the team. And then Quinn. I think Quinn Hughes did not get a point in maybe this game, does he? Yeah, he does. Gets a number of assists. And you get Connor Bedard having an excellent game. And you get Kosinski with 3 points. He had a 3-point night, not looking bad. And you got Connor Bedard. You got like guys like Middlesad showing up. Middlesad has a showing up game right there. Looking for Chicago. He's been alright for Chicago. Yeah, and then you got Ryan O'Reilly's been decent, and then you got like Aho's been pretty decent. You also got William Nyland that's been pretty decent. And you have Bedard being a point per game machine out there, getting some points, becoming this guy. He's a guy that we love. We love Bedard this year. Bedard's been a great point marker this year. We do like Bedard a lot. You look here, Quinn Hughes is looking like he's having a great start being part of the organization of getting points per game so far. He's someone that will add points. He will be a great player. I do like it for him that we get like a guy like that. He's definitely gonna be a guy that I feel like this team could potentially make playoffs if they keep winning, showing greatness, showing points, being a guy that's going to be out there getting some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful points. They're apparently sixth in the conference. They're looking like they could honestly make the playoffs. They're 3 points in the playoffs. Like people like out would have been out. But like we said, we need to win games. We need to beat Winnipeg. If we beat Winnipeg, we will be good. We will be in a great spot. Like I said, if we beat Winnipeg, we'll be in a great spot. We do go close there, but it's okay. And Holtz, but we have Nylander. Nylander does get the goal, but sucks that our guy does not get. Tomasso's hurt. That sucks bad because I really hope it doesn't ruin our chances of making playoffs. Soderblom's been great, like pretty much great, but like we would rather like even Boss we could probably call up because I'm not letting Eric Comley lose their games in his games. I'd rather call up a guy like Bossy than a guy like that. I just hope it doesn't kill our playoff dreams for basically having an injury. We are looking like a great team. We are looking like a team that will become a point maker. We are looking like that. We just need to get more wins as possible. If we could put that, if we could beat St. Louis, we will be in a good spot. Like I said, if we beat Winnipeg and beat that, we could have been in a better spot, a better position than we would have. But like I said, like injuries is could cost us team. We just need to try not to get as many injuries as we can. Then we of course lose, and Aho gets hurt. Time for us to not make playoffs. Sucks to see that happen. And Frank Nazar is gonna need a place him in here, and then we're gonna need to play. We're gonna need to play Strange on center and Eric Hall. No. Can he play up? Yeah. But middle second, and no, but we'll all play him there, and we'll play Eric Hall where he's needed to be. Aho's gonna be out for a while. Hopefully not for a long time. 2 to 3 weeks. God, this could really cost our playoff. And it will cost Bedard's point per game a bit because it'll lose it up. I really don't like the idea of this, like, at all. It's kind of hurting us a bit. It's kind of kicking us in the ass a little bit. On the worst time we get injuries. Darius will make it. Did Darius have a great AHL year with the team? He does have play great. So I'll see if he actually shows up like once now. Hopefully he can play good. We're just gonna need to hope that this guy does not cost our playoff one. Does not just cost us chances. Like, that's going to be bad if this actually happens. No, it doesn't. There was no stopping Matthew Tanner. Tanner must have had a very great game. Yeah, he did. He goes out there, performs like a boss out there. Like, he's getting these point per games. Like, I swear he's gonna be great. Cole Schwint. I'm kind of scared a bit, but like I said, Quinn Hughes does have some greatness on side of him. Hopefully this team can still win. I do think Darius could give us a chance, but like I said, I really hope that we don't losing going on. Good thing we won that game. Darius gets 2 goals. Welcome back to the team. Damn, Darius is looking good for like the first start. This fourth line was really good. Our depth played great that game. Honestly, this could be a great line. We do win without Aho, but it's fine. We do win. That's the good part. Like I said, we do need to win. Start winning games. We do need to start getting games that are in hand. We just need to wash up on another strong game by Tanner Howie. Tanner Howie is being this dominant player. You look in here, Tanner Howie is potentially going to make the NHL next season. He's being a bomb and ice. And if you look here, Alfred Moore, great point producer. Danny Bue's been amazing. Tanner Howie's been good. Dalbert Oworski's been amazing. Like I said, Dalbert Oworski could easily make NHL next season. And then we see Alfred Moore is producing and being this great start on ice. Like, this guy, like I said, Alfred Moore could have been the first line center if we did not get a guy like Bedard. He would have been our first line center in the future. But like I said, Carter Bedard will be our first line center in the future. Based off, we're gonna need to go on a win streak. And of course we lose that game. Because this team, Aho was skated. He's still gonna be out for the next 3 days at least. He does not miss a lot of games, but like I said, we need to boost our team. We need this team to build because this team needs to get better. Like right now, we're not making playoffs. We need to beat Arizona. There's no way we lose to Arizona. Like, this is gonna be embarrassing if we lose to Arizona. If we lose to Arizona, this team's a joke. This team's a joke if we lose to Arizona. This team is honestly a big joke if we lose to Arizona. Good thing we beat them because that would have been not great if we lost. I would say Alexeyev is not looking bad, but like I said, he's playing a full year so far. Quinn Hughes not looking like a good start, but we need him to produce more. Yoni D'Angelo needs to get better. Needs to be a better point maker. Rosicki needs to get better easily. He's been alright, but we need him to play better. Matt Roy's been alright. Yoni D'Angelo's been alright. Mason Millsad's been alright. We have Calgary Los Angeles losing a bit of its skill. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! At the worst time, we're losing players. We are honestly losing players on the worst occasional times. Like seriously, like we lose Aho and then we lose this guy. Like what is going on with this team? Like, are we? Does this team not born to make playoffs because they keep getting injured, keep getting hurt? God, like I said, this team is gonna need to make playoffs. Like I'll just keep losing because of how bad we're gonna be. I need Holtz to play as a there. What's that him as Dangler because maybe replacement of that for now and then this team needs to start winning. Like we have so many injuries. We have like so many bad injuries. Like Aho hurt, and then Nylander gets hurt, and then Comesso. We get free injury players that are really good on the team. That's potentially is costing us making playoffs with like because of these bad injuries. Come on, team. Like you guys need to start winning. Like you guys have to start winning games. Like you guys are gonna have to show. You guys are gonna have to play a bit harder because those big guys are out that are playing hard. Are meant to play hard. This could potentially cost us, like I'm saying, it potentially could cost us to actually make the playoffs this year. I really want to make this playoff contention. I really want this team to actually finally make the playoffs. Like, see, what this is costing us. Like, we're costing our chances to make playoffs because we keep losing. Minnesota's costing themselves too. Like, Minnesota was really good at the start of the year. Don't know what. Oscar Lindblom has been amazing, but they gave us a young defenseman for this guy. Yeah, this team is horrible. Like you just don't have a great team because of the reason of injuries. Like injuries is killing this team. Injuries is killing this team on making the playoffs. And it looks like Tays is gonna be back in a month or two. Ladd is gonna be back in like 2 to 3 weeks. Nylander is gonna be back in 1 to 2 weeks. Day to day for both for them. It could be back pretty soon. But like I said, Boss has been alright. But like I said, we need him. I want him to play starter. We need him to play starter minutes. Him older, he's going to be Quinn Hughes going back to Vancouver. You need to win in Vancouver. Like seriously, there's no excuse that this team loses in Vancouver. With this roster, they might because of the reason of. I feel like we have to let him play as a Washing. If we lose, it's in big. This team is so embarrassing. This team is so embarrassing. Like, this team just can't win games. This team is so embarrassing. Like, I swear to God, this team is like watching a beach ball play. This team is just actually so bad to watch. Like, we get bad injuries. Nylander gets hurt. Aho gets hurt. That's just bad injuries. Bad luck is happening to us right now. Like I said, I'm hoping that Aho can actually play again. God, you're fucking shitting me. But can at least Comesso be back? No, like oh my God, we're not making playoffs. We're gonna be out. Yeah, this team is definitely making out. We're not making playoffs with this base team. We are not making playoffs. The injuries is just horrible. The injuries is just horrendous. It's just horrendous. This team keeps losing games. This team is they're costing themselves. Oh my God. This team is so bad. Like I swear we're gonna lose in Winnipeg again. I swear. This team is not fun to watch right now. Like this team. And we're pretty much costing this team because on Sebastian, I hope be back. No. Oh my God, it's pretty much costing us. Like, you guys, oh my, I don't want to force them to play, but like, if they're gonna keep being out, we're gonna keep losing. Eric Hall, I need him to play two-way. I need him to be in this line. Nazar needs to go here. We need to bring guys that are playing amazing up. So like Strange has been great. Wiley's been alright, but and then Matt Roy, Elixir, Kwasinski might have to play third pair because this guy's playing a better game on that line. Let's do that. There we win a game. We're going to need to start winning now. And then Quinn gets his 50 assists of the year. Bedard gets a goal. Bedard looks great. Point per game so far. If we can find a way to get like Aho back pretty soon, that will make us in a great position. Like I swear to God, we will be in a great spot if we can get Aho or this guy back. Like we are costing. This team is costing. We're gonna miss the playoffs. We're literally gonna miss the playoffs. Like we looked like a team that we were gonna make the playoffs, but this team is kind of embarrassing. This team is embarrassing to watch. I swear, we're just gonna make it out. Oh my God! But of course, but I would have to get hurt. This team is not making playoffs. We are done. We are done. Unless these guys just show up and like play games, seal games in the back. That is like the only way we're pretty much making playoffs. Is if a couple of these players just steal games from the back. We don't wait. What happened to Connor Sherry? Did Connor Sherry retire? I didn't deal Connor Sherry. Oh, he's hurt for them. Bedard, oh my God, he has a spine. He's expected to be out of the lineup for probably the rest of the year. Oh, he's just sick. So he's probably not going to be out for a very long time if he's not feeling well. He's probably going to miss like a game or two, and that's it. If Nylander can be back, they say Nylander. Oh, Haho's back. That means we can. Like I said, I am letting Aho play center ball because I like that, and I feel like Aho needs to play center because this team's running out of options. Injury results. I want to see if anyone can play. Nylander can come back. That's good. That's good. Nylander's come back. Good. Exactly what we needed. It did. Holtz. Hall that can go back here. Stranges can play left wing. Here. Blake goes back in the AHL. Maybe this team might have a shot if they play their cards right. If they play their cards right and play hard and they just win games, maybe this team may have a shot. Chicago wins looking good right now, dude. This team needs to show up. Like that's good that we get these guys back. It's good to get these guys back though. Like Calgary, for example, we need to win Calgary to be in a good spot here. Like actually, we need to win against Calgary to be in a good spot. If we don't win against Calgary, we could be kind of in a screwed up hole here. Camasso can play back. Bedard's still out. Boss, no, I don't like his save percentage. His save percentage has been terrible. Camasso could maybe get us back in the playoff spot. We win. We're looking good now. Quinn Hughes gets a goal. Quinn Hughes hasn't been bad for Chicago. We're not looking overly bad, but like I said, we're hoping to play better. But it looks like this guy's gone. Michael Templey, good luck in Dallas, though. They only claim probably because they feel like this guy can play in Dallas and play an excellent goal to make the playoffs. Like, we still need to win the rest of the season. I feel like if we win the rest of the season, we could be in a good spot here. We need to win. We need to start winning more. We need to start playing more. And we need to... This team is killing their dreams making playoffs. Like, we need Zegras back. We honestly need Zegras back. Not Zegras. Bedard. If Bedard is not back, we are potentially... Wow. We're out. There's no shot. There's no shot. This big defenseman's out. There's, like, no chance we make it. There's actually no chance. Unless this team just needs to play harder. Like, I did like for sure. I did like Woos. I did like Woos a lot. And like we look here, we've seen an amazing year. I think amazing. Clevin did not have a good year. Clevin's looking like a bust more like it when we look at it. But like I said, I feel like Woos could maybe survive us, but like we need this team to play better. Delay treatment? No, we are not delaying the treatment because we need Quinn Hughes to get closer into coming back. Closer into recovery. Quinn Hughes is out for probably the rest of the year. He's done probably for the year. Sucks to see a guy like that go. Sucks that we're probably not making playoffs. It was a great one. It was a great season. We tried our best, but like we couldn't even make the playoffs. That's something that like we needed to do. We needed to do. Our plan was to make playoffs, but it's looking like we're most likely are not making playoffs this season. That's something that like I would have loved to have on our side. Like our next team is Howie's had a great year. What do we have had? He's taken home the month honors. He's been a great player. If you look here, he had a great year, like a great season. If you look at his point production the past few games, he's just been dynamite. Every game he goes, he gets a point. He gets a point almost every single game, and he starts in the playoffs. Plays great so far. Internationals, fantastic. He's been a fantastic point guy in the internationals. This guy could potentially make the playoffs soon as next season, in my opinion. This guy could easily make the team. And I feel like Oliver Moore could potentially make the team too. He has the potential. He has that skill to make the NHL next season. So Oliver Moore's been a great point production guy. And you look there, you saw Oliver Moore, you saw the success he had with the NCAA. I feel like this guy's ready to actually perform as an elite NHL level. He's probably not going to be a point per game first year, but could be something. I honestly would have loved this team to make the playoffs. It's just that like this team has just been depressing this year. Based off we had a couple great ends and we had a couple bad ends. Like the guy we require, we get like this team is just embarrassing. Like I honestly am so ashamed of this team this year. But like like I said, I shouldn't be mad whenever we just get out because of the reason of we did try our hardest, we did try our best. We're buying all these. We did. If we look at team harmony, the team news, or no, not team news. Let's look at the job security. Job security is not good at all. Lost to Anaheim. It's not looking good. Lost to our main rival. That's not good at all. We traded our first. We traded a lot of the first, and we're pretty much making this team a mess. But hopefully, I can fix it. I can fix it easily. I'm just hoping that the team can just build and win. That's what I'm trying to do. Like, I'm honestly trying to make this team an actual playoff team here. Let's see. Maybe potentially we could put him as a counterattack and then we put him there. We could make it if we play hard. We would have to win most likely the rest of the games. Like the next 3 games we'll have to win. To pretty much secure the spot, most likely we'll have to win every single game. Can Bedard come back and play? I have a feeling Connor Bedard's going to be out for the rest of the year. And that's something I don't want. I really don't want this to happen. Connor Bedard being out for the rest of the season. My goal was to get this guy to be a healthy guy this year. It's just like the problem is that like he had bad injury. He's gonna. Oh, let's go. He's allowed to go back. Maybe if we win every single game, maybe we get the chances. Those hasn't been really that good, really that special, but like he's been good since he came back. Paula. I did say that Paula can play. Paula's probably gonna have to play two-way forward and we blame him. He plays the sniper. There we go. And Connor Bedard goes here and plays playmaking. Get something beat. What? There we go. Then we win that game. Like I said, we gotta keep winning. That's the problem. Bedard does get a point for his game back. I did say that, like, I feel like that Bedard had a decent year, but, like, he missed a few games this year. And that's something that, like, I want Bedard to play full healthy next season, though. But, shoot, Darius gets claimed by New Jersey, I think, or Detroit. It's one of the two, I think. That sucks that we're losing him. Doesn't claim waivers. That sucks, Bo, because Anaheim did cost us a little bit. I don't like Anaheim's effort that they did that to us. Connor Bedard. Connor Bedard does officially get his 30th goal of the year. Ooh, wait a second. We could make the playoffs. Based off division wise. Honestly, wait a second. My God, Kaczynski gets hurt. You gotta be serious with me. This team always gets hurt back in the ends, like every time. I feel like we're gonna need to play him there. And then we call up a defenseman, like. I feel like Trudeau explains that. Blay had a great AHL year, but like I said, really hope this team can find a way to win games, like actually win games. We're most likely are gonna lose. We do have one more game left, and we're most likely are not gonna make the playoffs based off the. If we gotta win the last game to actually secure it, in my opinion, actually got a better chance of securing. Or maybe if we win next game, we do secure it. No, Vegas. Vegas is gonna give us a hard time. Hard day. We might have secured it. I think we secured it. But I'm not sure. We might have secured it, but Bedard does Bedard get a point this game? Bedard has not been a point per game, but he's almost been a point per game. He had a better season, though. That's something that you got to be proud of. And William Trudeau gets that. Let's see. I honestly want to see if we actually secured the playoffs. Because we're gonna need to see here. Oh, it's close. It is close. Please. I think we did it. I think we made it. I honestly think we made it. Connor McDavid gets Damn, McDavid had a good season. 91 assists and 47 goals. That's pretty great for McDavid. Making playoffs would be sick. We made it! We made it! Let's go! We made it! We made. Yes! Woo! Since we're 30 minutes in, we're probably gonna do the playoffs too. But the most it is finally us making playoffs. That's great as hell right now because we're gonna see the lineups. I want to see if we can be good enough. We could. I feel like I have belief in this team. Yeah. Yeah. Holtz has a great start of the playoffs. Holtz had a better year than he usually has. I did say that Holtz would have a better year, and he did. Carter needs to. They need to play better on the ice. Maybe Middleside plays ahead of. Let's see. Yeah. 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 Like I said, Bedard gets an assist though, but Aho's having a great playoff so far. We're gonna need the score to play better though. Like I said, if we can't be going down. Injury. Hopefully, Kevin Krasinski can get in here soon because it's not gonna be good at all if we go down 3-0. We're gonna do that. Holtz can play instead of Nylander here. Yes, we win. Carla Bedard just goes out there and just dominates the ice. Carla Bedard had a great game. Hat trick for Bedard. Bedard's is having a great series so far. Yeah. Wadish returning to practice. Ooh. Wadish. But can Wadish play? No, he cannot play yet. But let's see. I want to see if any of our injuries can play. Oh, damn. Kaczynski can play. Let's bring him back. Let's bring him back. So, Philip. It's not having a great playoff right now. Like I said, we put Philip through the AHL. Kaczynski plays on the second pairing with them. Like I'm saying, we're down 2-1 right now. We could easily, if we win this game, we could easily potentially maybe come back on this series. If we lose, we're probably down. Oh, we come back and it's 2-2 series. And Connor Bedard goes ahead and gets another point. We look at playoff production. Connor Bedard's been a point per game so far. And then you look at Aho and you see the success that Aho has. Nylander is playing great. Holtz being amazing. I like the lineup. I actually like that lineup there, and I actually like the first line there. Holtz has been playing great right now. Point per game in the playoffs so far. Holtz has been getting great assists, passing it to Bedard a lot, and passing it to Aho. Something you're excited for because Aho is an amazing player. It's 2-2 tied series. Something that we need a win. If we win next game, we'll be in a good spot going back to Chicago with a being down. We do lose that game, but it's close. The series is very close. Like Nylander's getting a lot of great games. Trudeau, we know Trudeau's been not bad in the playoffs, but like I said, Trudeau will go on the injury reserve list, so we're pretty much gonna have to call back up. Let's see, Classic, we lose. Bison did not have a good season at all. Maybe Flus can get in here and play third pair. I do have faith that this team will make it. Could find a way to like do that. We have like we are definitely down 3-2, but like we're going to Chicago. If we win in Chicago, we'll be in Game 7. If we lose, I do. Quinn Hughes may not be making playoffs, so he's injury. If he came back, that would be a huge step because we could have potentially won. We're gonna see if he could potentially play this game. He's probably not. He's probably not gonna be back for this game. Yeah. Good game. I am proud of you boys. Even if we lost in the first round, I am proud that you guys actually made the playoffs. You guys did something. I'm proud. You guys had a great season. Good job. The season's over. The season comes to an end. We lost in the playoffs, but we did pretty good. We did pretty good to go to 6 games against a top Colorado team that's 4th in the league, and we almost eliminated the first in the West team of them too. You look and then you look at New Jersey. You look at how successful they've been. Darius played for New Jersey. Darius plays for them in the playoffs. Darius does not do bad. Doesn't do great in the playoffs, but like I said, Darius played for New Jersey, the 3rd team he went to. And you got Klinberg. Did Klinberg get an extension yet? Looks like he didn't yet. And then you look here, you got a guy like John Klinberg. Klinberg has been alright this year. You've seen the play production. You've seen the play he's played. He's been great this year. He had a better year than last year with them. And this goes to a season, and we've been not doing bad. Playoffs. Sebastian Aarhus has been on top for the 6 games. He's been great for the playoff this year. Even though he has not been the best in the season, he's been great in the playoffs. Something that like we want to see continue on for next season. I'm proud of the boys. I'm proud that they had a great year. I'm proud of a couple of these players. Let's see. I want to see how good he plays. Tony DeAngelo has not been a good piece in the playoffs, but like I said, guys like Bedard has been fantastic. Guys like Kosinski's been great. If we look here, I do think that he is a point per game guy in the playoffs. Like, yeah, Bedard's has been whacking up points like mad in the playoffs. First playoff year, and Alexander Holtz, not bad at all. 5 points in the 6 games. Nylander goes out there, gets a lot of goals. Strange has been great. I don't know why he did not do bad. Alexiev did not do bad. Like, Biostan was a bit of a disappointment because I didn't like the way that I should have put Bios that day. We could have had a better shot. But like I said, we are done for the season. Like I said, I'm proud of you boys. You guys had a fantastic year. And we are going to be, most likely we're going to be going on to. I'm proud of you boys. We're going to be making some big steps for next season. We're going to be playing better probably next season. We're going to hope for a better season than we did last year. Toronto doesn't even make the playoffs. Wait a second. Toronto didn't make the playoffs? We have a lottery pick. We have an actual lottery pick. Damn. Because Toronto, yeah, because it makes sense because Toronto did lose guys like, they definitely lost a guy like, definitely lost that guy like, definitely lost Nylander. Nylander was a big piece of a loss for them, in my opinion. I do think that in a few years they will do something. They will be a great team. It was a great year for you. Boys played hard. I'm proud of them for a great year. I am proud of them. They did pretty good. In my heart, they took a W this season. They took a big step from last year. Like I said, I'm very proud of the boys. Like, they showed up. They've been great. Like, I'm proud of them this year. Like, we're gonna hope for a bigger step next season. Like I said, we're gonna want this team to have a bigger step. That's my goal next season. We're gonna get a couple guys in the NHL next season. We're gonna hope for better guys in the NHL. We might. I have a feeling that I'm gonna probably like. I'm just gonna make it clear like. Next season, we're hoping for a better year. I suspect the boys to be better next season. I definitely suspect the boys to be better next season. Let's see how Colorado does against them. They lost the first game. We would be playing Minnesota if we... Yeah, Montreal is looking great right now. Suzuki gets a 3-point night. Bunting had a great year with the team. Like I'm saying, I am proud of you boys. You guys did great. You guys showed up. Like, we found it successful this year. We are going to have to resign a couple players. We're going to have to get rid of some guys. Definitely, like, this season, I know we are going to... We're not keeping... We're potentially not going to keep Sam Gagner. Sam Gagner has been decent, but like I said, Sam Gagner is going to be gone, so we scratch Sam Gagner. I'm potentially probably going to be moving Ryan O'Reilly based off us. We're going to have to get a set. We got a center. So Ryan O'Reilly's we're probably going to deal you this offseason. We're gonna keep changes. I think changes can play a solid third line role. Millsap will stay on the team for another year. But you know, since a guy that I might deal off based off that. And we're probably gonna deal off. We're probably gonna deal off like when Pitlick has not been bad in our depth system. But like I'm saying, we're probably gonna need someone else different, so he'll probably go. Nazar is gonna need to take the next step in his role. Nazar needs to make top 6, so Holtz. Wait a second. Can Nazar play Nazar will be here, Holtz will be there. Nazar needs to take the next step in his career, and that's going to be it's probably gonna be now. So Holtz is gonna need to play a solid PSV shooter role next season. And we're gonna need to put Oliver Moore here. I feel like Oliver Moore explains it. Oliver Moore is probably gonna be the guy we're probably gonna use. And another guy we're probably gonna deal with is Holla. Holla, I do like Holla, but like the way that I feel like that, I don't think he'll be here that long. So we're probably gonna deal him with eggs and pucks pretty much. All the guys we're gonna deal, so on the D end, we're most likely probably gonna keep most of them. So Lewis you can go back in the AHL, help the AHL team. The guy we're probably gonna deal with I have a feeling I might deal Alex, yeah, because there's probably reasons behind all like, oh, I might want to deal with this guy, but like he's been not bad. Like he had a great year. He stepped up. That's something that we love. We love the step ups. We loved Kaczynski this year. Kaczynski, even though Kaczynski did miss a game in it, but like he did play a bit of the playoffs, but he hasn't been great in the playoffs. But like I said, it's year 1. He's going to do something in the future. He's going to be the guy in the future. He's going to be probably like a decent 40 to 50 point guy in my opinion. This guy has that potential. If you look at Mika Madden, we're gonna have to think about that. We're gonna have to think about D'Angelo if we're gonna keep D'Angelo because we might want to consider some bigger guys. We're gonna need to probably get some salary soon. We do get a day-to-day of a couple of them because they'll be back pretty soon. Like I'm saying, it's probably gonna buy out. We're probably gonna send down Jonathan Tays. Wadish will pop. Wadish I'm gonna decide if I want to keep a guy like that because Wadish barely played games this year because of his injury. He had a bad injury this season. Wadish has definitely not been the guy that like on our team that we suspect. We're potentially gonna get like at least one of these players. And the guy that I mostly want to target, I actually want to target Peyton Kettles or a Peyton Kettle guy or a guy like Tommy Canary. or even defenseman Lewis Hamilton. A couple of these guys I am high on. Like, they don't have a strong defensive draft, but they have pretty much a strong offensive draft. Jonathan Stromberg could be a guy that we could look at, but like I said, we need a draft a guy that has that. Proud of you boys this year. Like, we're gonna be making some changes in our team for sure, 100%. Minnesota, Colorado's just getting destroyed. I'm just telling you this right now. They're getting destroyed. Colorado should have just gave it to us. They will probably be secured. Will probably be secured 17th overall, basically, because of the reason. They'll probably get 17th overall. Like, even though Wowers and that will be back, like, we're gonna need to sort this team out because it's gonna be a couple decisions being made here. Because do we need changes on the team? Do we want to keep changes? Do we want to, or even putting Nazar on this line because they did really good? It's gonna be a decision made, and what I'm thinking about doing this season, and I'm potentially probably gonna do this. Guys are probably gonna sign out ELCs next season. Is like guys like Alfred Moore, definitely Alfred Moore. Alvin Moore had a great playoff from his mind. He had a great year. Look at statistic wise. We're gonna probably he's calling this guy up. He's probably gonna get the call up to play in the NHL next season. And then we're probably gonna call up Sam Wazell. I feel like Sam Wazell needs to get NHL time now. He needs to. Tanner Howie we're probably gonna call up. We're probably gonna get Darbo Dvorsky too on the list because this guy could potentially make the NHL. Tanner Howie, I feel like he should make the NHL this season. No one Adam will say in the NHL because I feel like this guy will probably never make the NHL plans because this guy's kind of sucking, and he did have a good year in the pit because of reasons or something like that. He did play for the 1E before, but like he's not been like great. Most of the season he's been playing with like this team, with the PT Hasty team. He had a whole year without them, and then he got sucked back onto that. Could be a guy we could call up. We could get called up for the season, call up next season. But like I said, I might want another year for him to develop. If we have to sign this guy, I potentially will put him on to the Rockford, get him some chances to play there. Potentially could be something for the future. Ethan Gauthier, I'm considering probably calling this guy up because of reasons. And then Cameron, why not? Cameron, why not? Is not going to be a guy. He'll play another season with the Rockford. A couple of these guys will probably say. So, Michael Benson-Naga could actually easily make our team, I feel like. Because this guy has the skill-wise. This guy been talented last year. He's been getting points like mad. Even Grayson Sashin, even though he hasn't had a great as last year, he's been pretty good still with the point production. So Mason's probably gonna get, and he got Moshenko. He got like a guy like Yevgeny Moshenko, who's been solid everywhere about this season, except for the VHL. He's been great for and then Graydon Dow. And Graydon Dow's probably never gonna make that NHL based off his skill. Yeah, we signed him. I think we signed him late round. We signed him like earlier. That would be surprising. No, we signed him in 7th round. Yeah, it makes sense because 109 days. Like he's been injury. He had bad injury skills this year. Internationals. He's just not a great player. Like I said, potentially we will not. With the protected list and all that, we're probably gonna just like get rid of him based off the way. Like I said, Epperson is not a guy that I feel like that will be something. But like I said, a couple of these guys are not gonna be great. So we could get rid of Gorman. But I do think that John Musak will never make the team based off the skill. John Musak hasn't even played this season in any position in the AHL because we didn't even sign him to a deal. We just kept him playing. So like he got, like I said, I'm probably gonna get rid of Musak based off that. Classic. About to spend all white. Olympic like spend all white too, but like a couple of these guys are most likely gonna have to deal like Keith McKinnon spent all white. He's gonna have to spend another year in NCAA, and then you see Carey Twins. Carey Twins definitely had performed like a bomb on the ice this year. So Ben Sherrod didn't even play this year. Like damn. He did, but he played for the AHL instead. When Sherrod's most likely making the next round. Vancouver got swept. It's looking good for Colorado now. Barron played a few games this year and does not look impressive at all. I kind of did not like Soderblom this year at all. Soderblom's just been to me in my opinion. You know, he had like more wins than losses. Even Drew Comesso, I have believed that this guy will be somewhere in the future. Alexiev had a great year. Krasinski been alright. Maka Doolin needs to get better. D'Angelo, I feel like could get a better year. Maybe we deal him, but I don't know. A couple of these players I do want to deal because of the way of Paula, if we could put him on the block, could get something for him. He's also a guy that I want to deal as well because based off reasons I want to get a couple of these other guys in here. Sam Gagne, if anyone wants Sam Gagne, they'll take him. And Ryan O'Reilly. Of all the guys that are placed in the block, I'm just gonna I said I'm not. We have a couple players in the block, so these guys. Like I said, I feel like this team could fix some holes. Definitely. I knew we weren't gonna win a cup based off this roster, but like I said, I did have faith that this roster could do something. Like I have faith in this team. I honestly have faith in this team. Like I'm trying to get into playoffs. Just trying to get in like. So yeah, we're trying to. A couple of these guys should be recovering soon. Quinn Hughes gets back though. He gets back on the roster. Something that we're excited about. Kositsky goes here. There we go. So we have that. Then Montreal wins that series. Colorado it's basically coming back. We're having a couple of injuries come back finally. I have a World Championships today. I think a couple of guys are contending. Yeah, this guy. Where's Bisbee? They're not contending. Damn. Yeah, like I said. Yeah, Colorado ends up like winning the series. Damn. In 7. So yeah, we got like that. I was playing for Finland. Who gets 2 points in this? There we go. Based off that, we're pretty much getting everyone back now. That's great to hear. Radish goes. There we go. Yeah. So we're pretty much getting like close to everyone back anyway. Yeah. Wait, Hoffman may retire? Damn. You saw Hoffman's success on the team. He's not been like that overly successful, but like I said, he's been alright. Vegas did play like Vegas did. He didn't play in the playoffs this year. Like I think Vegas didn't even make it. Most of our players are basically close to coming back anyway. We were close to beating them though. We were close to beating the Avs. Like we were actually so close to beating the Avs. Like damn, he's not gonna be back then. People suspect him to be quicker than people suspect him to be. Damn, Montreal's looking like they could honestly win the cup. Based off the way that 3-0, and Edmonton wins that. Damn. Oilers come back and tied the series 2-2. Could Montreal make the finals? Ah, shoot, they might come back. Oh no. Montreal needs to worry. Oh! Oh my god, what a comeback. 3-0 comeback. I haven't seen that happen in a long. I don't think I ever mostly closely. Oh, Boston just came back. What a reverse sweep. And they make it and they move on to the finals. Damn, that hurts. That hurts so bad. Damn. I honestly want Colorado to win the cup now. I don't want Boston to win the cup. I do not like Boston since I'm a Habs fan. If you guys didn't know that, I'm just doing a Chicago rebuild. Like I said, we are gonna resign guys like Lupin and Lupin. I'm probably gonna bring it back. No, we're gonna Sammy. Like a couple of these guys will get. I'm not. We're not gonna qualify him because I don't think that this guy should get qualified. I'm just gonna probably end it on like close to July 1st. On like June 31st, I'll probably end a video. And then send me when I'm not like recording. Like yeah, we're hoping that. Damn, Avs are looking actually pretty good. But Cole could actually win another cup. And Timo Meyer has just been like an insane player in the playoffs, basically. He had a great year with that team, but like he went downhill a bit. But then in the playoffs, he just dominates and destroys everyone in the playoffs. Like I'm saying, this team has a future, and I'm just making it clear right now. It's gonna be clear. Yeah. Like I'm saying, like we got this. Potentially, we could get a high pick off. Damn, honestly, a high chance of us getting like Peyton or like an Oscar Patterson. That would be great. That would be great. But we could also get like an offensive guy like that played with guys like we could bring up another Seattle Thunderbirds native. We're trying to upgrade our prospect pool at the same time, but like Colorado is close to win. Can they come back? Can they honestly reverse sweep again? Oh, Barzik could have. Oh, honestly, imagine another reverse sweep. Oh, no way this is happening. No way this is happening. Oh, that was close. They almost did it. They like almost came back with the 3-0 series. Damn. We do become like eighth in the conference. We were pretty close. We were honestly pretty close. So like we are officially this pick would be a 17th pick, 17th overall. We get 17th overall base. If it was like that, it would be 6, 16, 15, 14. We'd be at 11th overall if we're basically naming based off that. But we're gonna be simming till the 31st anyway. So damn, Marno comes back onto this team. He's so curious to say he gets a big pay. I think he gets a pay. He gets a big payday. Marno secured a good season on his books. We're gonna be bringing all these guys back. Yeah, dude. They love it. They know that this team's a good future. They know this team's built for something. Let's go that. Like I said, there will be a couple guys that I am going to deal for this bags of pucks, bags of chips. Eric Carl's probably not gonna stay with us long because we're probably gonna deal that guy. Most of it's done. So yeah, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We're almost done here, so this. There's gonna be a couple guys. So free agents we're gonna deal now is we're gonna have to shop a couple of free agents. The guys that shoot, no offers for. Second. This is the off season now. Or did we buy him out? We could buy away Hall now. Like I said, I want to shop. I honestly want to shop the old team because like I feel like this guy can be really good on playoff team. So Alexander Beal, but enough now. Marcus Keller, any now. Those are picks that we're not gonna do. We're gonna want something better. So a guy that we're gonna want. Oh shoot, not. I'm gonna let this guy back on the team on the lineup. Hobane's awesome first line pressure. So guys are probably gonna deal with, like I said, I don't know, Wiley. He's gonna get older. He's gonna get less value. So maybe one Spooner, but no, not one Spooner. We did give a lot for this guy though, so we kind of want something close to the same point. Like I said, maybe a third round pick for a while. Maybe a 4th and a 6. A 4, but we give a player that's not good. So like Tyler Tucker. Yeah, Tyler Tucker if we give a 7. I like the idea of us giving a 5th, but we are kind of overpaying in a way. A 4th and a 6 for. We don't want a lot of stuff back, like I said. No, I feel like we're gonna need a deal. Yeah, so we're gonna go there, like that. Damn, this is a close. This is an over an hour video, but like it's okay because we knew this. It was gonna be that quick. So buy him out. Buy the Damn, Thomas Tab. Maybe we could. No, this guy's having a bad year. We're probably not gonna ever get this guy back because he's not good. He's not as good as before. Nathan Heinen maybe, but I don't know. Nathan Heinen's contract has to be something good. Heinen does add like solid depth onto our team, but like so yeah. So we go here. We go here. Nathan Heinen's looking like he wants to probably play for this team. He's like getting a new contract. Could look at a Noah Gregor at depth range. Because their depth range is probably not as good. Like I said, the potential of us like having to deal no one wants his horrible contract, so we're probably gonna get rid of. Does a Taste buyout make sense? No, because we're on the end of his contract anyway, so he might not come back. There we go. We're getting close to year 4 pretty soon. Like we're almost halfway into this in this simming of the GM mode. We're almost exactly close to that. I'm sorry, not that energy because I don't have like I am like it's getting close to nighttime, so like I am obviously. So like I barely have energy and like I'm not saying that like I'm trying to talk to as possible, more as possible because I'm trying to get deals done. We're probably gonna deal. We're probably gonna have to just deal him for like a 4th, and that's something that like it's kind of disappointing that we're not gonna get much for him. Anton Heinen just brings like solid 4th line to my team. He's just depth. He brings depth. Knowing this, Hyman's probably gonna be only 1 year. Based off this, he'll show 34, 35. Yeah, he'll be basically a year only guy. But it's fine because this guy does bring like solid points. This guy brings like solid skill. Even though we are letting go of a decent player. We do get rid of I don't know why we do get rid of some salary cap. We do dump some salary. like I'm saying, like he's not gonna be a lot for like the next 2 years. That's the guy that like how we could afford. He could afford like a decent like 30 to 40 point guy. And for Eric Howell, we are gonna get something for him at least. We're gonna hope for. No, no, we're not taking that. We could go. We can go all next year trying to figure that out because he does have a 1 year left. He has 1 year left this year. A guy that we could figure out all year is try to get a perfect deal for him. That's someone was trying to get. If you look at Matt Roy, like we already got the first. We pretty much got all this supported because, but like basically we don't even. I don't think we may not need a signed up veteran because we have enough already. We gotta add some forward onto our team. I feel like next season. Yeah, like I'm saying is that like we look here, we look at the solidness that that teams are winning. Like, yeah, like yeah. So we go here. Not good. Like I said, I'm gonna keep declining his offer because he's not even worth that. Like that Tyler Pitlick could be a guy. Like I said, I want to deal this guy. I want to deal him for potentially a pick. So fourth is honestly not bad at all. Fourth is willing to give us a four for throwing. We're gonna want a team that's like the worst, doing the worst, that did the worst this year. So the potential either of Florida or that because I know. Yeah, Islanders. We're gonna give him to the Isles. We kind of are dumping a bit of salary in a way, but like it's okay. Holla will need to get dealt because I'm trying to get rid of some salary. Like yeah, there's no way because like basically there's no way this roster is like over the cap already. If you look at the calculation, there's no way all this is equal to the cap. We kind of did buy out Gannon Lock and we have someone's D on the DM, but like I said, Gannon Lock could win that. But like I said, I do see potential in him, but like not how high I want him to be. We're going here, we're assuming that. Before July 1st, we're probably gonna end the video after that. Damn, Lingwayne could be something. But we'll probably play him in the AHL next season. Like, yeah, we got that. We did dump a bit of salary here and there. Some guys I'm probably gonna. Winslow, we're gonna sign him up to a deal. All of them more, we're also gonna sign you up to a deal because I want you to be a part of this team next year. I have faith in you. I have high plans assuming that you're gonna maybe you could contend for a Calder race next season based off your skill. Oscar Vuat will play another season there. Danny Butte will eventually gonna get him signed. We're gonna get him signed probably at straight after that. Gavin Gunn didn't even play this year. Damn. Not much looking to see if it's ready for NHL. Michael Howell is gonna need to play another year probably in NCAA since I feel like this guy needs to get better. Emil Vinny too probably. Great race at Sausage. We'll sign him up to a deal finally. Ben Sausage looks like he might could be NHL ready. And then we'll sign And then we'll sign potentially. Oh wait, was he this year? We'll sign him. Yeah. We got that. We got that. Yeah. We're gonna need help for a great fan agency preview. We see a couple actual like not bad guys here. Like I feel like we could potentially look at a guy like Rasmus Sandin. Rasmus Sandin's a solid young defenseman. Potentially we could look at a guy like that. And we could also look at like we do need to add some young in our team. And I feel like maybe potentially we could trade a guy like I want to see how good we can get for Tony Daniels. A great domination offensive defenseman. No, Amia, no chance. Third round pick. We're gonna want to get someone higher than that. No. We're probably gonna get bad offers. Best offer we got was third. Third from Arizona. I would easily want more than just that. Just that, I want more. We can get an actual great player off this. A lot of teams would love. A lot of teams want this guy. Give us the food. A couple of these teams gave us the food. St. Louis did. Arizona did. Philadelphia did. We have quite a few options here. Like LA's giving us a food. If they can give us a second, if they can give us a second, I might take that. That might get me. Yeah. No, we're not gonna. We're not gonna do any of that. Let's go here. We're gonna go. Brent Burns. Brent Burns we could potentially get. Maybe. Wayne Solid to the team. Great point maker for his age, so. Ah, shoot, he doesn't want to play for a team. And then we look here. If, yeah. I'm just gonna say this right now. Like, yeah. Oliver Moore agrees to a deal. He finally agrees. We get either Oliver Moore, we send him to the Med, or we could send him there. If Oliver Moore does not show up for like, play well for that, we could potentially put him up for the Med for the double A show. We'll probably play for one of that. I do think Oliver Moore will play great both sides, but like I'm saying that like Oliver Moore potentially will make the NHL based off the way he plays, based off the skill he has. He suits a two-way game. That's what it's saying on here. But he could play an easily great power role. I feel like Oliver Moore suits playmaker a lot more, but like I'm saying, two-way forward's still pretty good. Heineman will play left wing. Heineman will play there. But if he could play it better, we'll have that there. We finally get Oliver Moore signed. Like, yeah. Oliver Moore displays like solid what's going on to the not. And if you look at Nashville, you look at Mishkov is not having a bright start of his career, but like he needs to develop into a great player. We do get like a potentially could look at a top 6 next season of this. Like I said, all more displays a solid skill. The potential of us getting like a solid player could on the forward top 6 could be great. Could help a guy like could definitely help a guy like More just like produce into the NHL, become a skilled player, become a talented player. Same with how we'll most likely probably play in our team. We're gonna probably have him on the roster, but we will probably deal somebody here. So Krasinski, I of Toxie will probably be there. Mekala will play here. Either we get rid of Roy or we get rid of D'Angelo. That's something that we have to think about here because I think Roy we can easily deal based off contract reasons and kind of the term too. It's easier. It's easier in my opinion. He plays for. We don't want old. We don't want an old guy. We want like an actual like young player. Henrik Lapierre could maybe change the scenery. Yeah, change the scenery would help probably this guy. We really could use an Henrik Lapierre on the centerpiece. Feel like it suits him a lot more, and we can like Gosson can go back and see the Seattle Fame for another year. Wow. He can go back. He can honestly go back for a fourth season. But he's been captain 2 years in a row. I do feel like we play him here. We play him on the third line. Getting to play with guys like that. A skilled player. And Radish could be a guy we either deal or we put on the fourth line. This is what I think should happen. We do tank some salary here, but we do get Henrik up here for the next few years. Change of scenery always helps, in my opinion. This guy can honestly be a great point maker. Point maker guy is young. He has that potential. We can just solidly like desperately either ship this guy out or send like changes into like the AHL. Changes had a great year. I do want to get him NHL starts. I want to get him to play in NHL. We either get rid of Radish so we can play Ilstan and have this guy playing with the bottom line and have Nazar here. That'll probably be higher because we have Ilstan that will play a solid role. Could play a solid role. Could play a solid role with that. I like this line a lot. They can display skill onto many lines in my opinion. It's either this or we, like I said, we could also put Sashin back into the Seattle Thunderbirds next season because we could have Radish play there next season with those guys perform them, or we could. There's gonna be a discussion that we're gonna have to make here because I think we're gonna let go back to the back into the Sheraton, back to the Cape winning Eagles next season because of the reason of. I feel like that he needs to produce more. He needs to get more points. I do think this guy could solidly be a third pair left defenseman for us in the future. This guy has that potential based off skill, based off like a talent player. Like his ability, he has a great playmaking. He's a hard worker guy, and who's happy to take all the minutes. He's a great. His goal scoring is bad, but he is a great player that could potentially become a third pair defenseman. That's the most likelihood we will put him back onto the QMJHL next season. That will be something we're probably most likely gonna do. So send him there. Winzel will probably we need to fill Winzel or something. Winzel most likely will play on too. Winzel could be. I feel like we should put Winzel. We should put him with like we said, we're gonna put him with that. We're gonna hope for Winzel to play like solid. Winzel could honestly fit into this top 6 really well. Like, I'm going to put Winzel here. I'm even going to put Winzel here. I feel like Winzel should go ahead and just, like... Since he's more of a two-way guy, I feel like that we should put him with a guy like Hughes. He can dominate with Hughes, in my opinion. He's definitely a guy, in my opinion, that will be solid. and then we put D'Angelo onto the second pair. I feel like Wizell could potentially play well. I feel like I see potential that Wizell probably whack up to like 35 points to 50 this next year. Wizell could has that potential to be an actual solid defenseman in this league. Wizell goes out there all the time and just like puts up hard work. He puts up skill. If you look at him in the playoffs, he's been another skilly guy. He's been skilled. Internationals, he looked interesting last year in internationals. We got him since the 2022. We had him the whole time pretty much. Basically. Because in all the 3 years that he played for the USHL, dominated there, went on to NCAA, played all right there, then the next season after he played like a dynamite with the assists. Internationals, he looked like a god like in 2023, 24. He looked like a god internationals. NHL where he's gone, and we have so like I said, we have also like a guy, also Tanner Howie to put on this lineup. So Tanner Howie is the guy that we're gonna have to look for here because if we want to put Tanner Howie involved more than that, like we could. But like I said, this team is going to need. This team potentially could do this next season. In my opinion, this team could potentially make. Let's see, players that are gonna need a jersey. I do like. It's gonna be a decision here because it's going to matter if who we want on the team next season, who's not NHL ready. If all of them was not NHL ready, we will put them back onto the thing to get them another year of development. Like I said, if I'm gonna give him a 9-game tryout, Chicago might be looking to move. Yeah, like I said, we might be looking to move all people his hands because even though he's been an actual fantastic player for us, he's been a point maker, he's been a great guy on the team. He's definitely suited our team. Even though Oliver Stan hasn't had a great playoff, he's been great onto the season, and I feel like this guy can produce to a great player. But his contract is kind of an issue here. If we dump this, we'll have enough salary to like go and get someone else in the market that could dominate, could be better than him, honestly. Award ceremony. We are going. So the card is going to Connor McDavid, of course. He gets another trophy to himself. Conn Smythe, Landeskog. Calder most likely will, hopefully Cooley. Cooley, well deserved. He got himself with 46 points. He got himself a bit worse than Bedard, but he looked good. Darlene gets 80 points. Manselki. That's defense forward. Motion. Vasilevsky. Georgiev, what? And Julian Brisbois, and probably his coach, John Cooper, yeah. We haven't had the worst team. Like, we have actual great players onto the system. We have players that will be something. We're going to look here. Discipline. What's going to discipline better? So, I honestly want to get a negotiating, not negotiating skill. I want to get a negotiating skill super well because we can get a great estimate on how we can talk to people, get a better. We do have salary cap like that we could. So I'm going to end it here for episode number 12. Pretty much. I think it is episode 12. Yeah, it's episode 12 of your Chicago Blackhawks. We're going to finish it for next episode. The next episode, we are going to be going on to free agency, and we're going to be doing the draft, the baby. But we could also be doing the draft lottery. And, like, we had a decent team. We had a team that, like, is solid. Like I said, episode 1 straight down, we did get Quinn Hughes. Solid defenseman that will help our top 6. That will become a solid first pair defenseman. I do like the idea that I put Rizal with him, and I feel like they'll play good together. And I like the Kosinski playing with D'Angelo. D'Angelo displaying solid skill onto the top 40 next season. And I don't know where we're gonna put Tanner Howie. Like I said, there's gonna be some discussions about that, of how we're gonna do that. And it was good in episode 9 when we got when we drafted Tanner Howie. And then we also Yeah, we're hoping that Krasinski turns into a great player. I feel like he'll make a big step up. He'll become a better defenseman. If you look here, I feel like this guy has that potential to actually become a great defenseman. He just needs to build. I feel like it's just taking a while for him. Like it's honestly taking some. He's gonna need to take some time. I feel like this guy's going to be an awesome defenseman in the league. This guy's going to be an awesome like 2/3 in the league. This guy does have a similar of Quinn Hughes, but like I said, this guy could be better than Quinn Hughes with his full development, with his prime maybe. Could be, but like I said, we have a solid team. I really liked Aho this year, and I really like Nylander. But now especially, but Aho just proved the team right. He's been almost a point per game, and I see this guy being a point per game this season. Next season coming up. Winzel's going to take the step into the NHL this season. Even Bedard's going to try to get the bigger step, and Lapierre gets his. Is going to be scan the scenery, a guy that's probably has a big chance to be something into the league with a new team. And Oliver Moore just skates properly. He's going to be a great like 75 to like 95 plus point maker. I feel like this guy displays extra solid skill. Yeah, on most teams he will be a second line. He has great skating, like I said. He has great vision. And his weakness big game is physical, but like we're just hoping that this guy doesn't become an injury prone in the NHL. That is going to be a concern when he comes into the NHL. That will be kind of a concern. But like we're hoping that Oliver Mortis doesn't become this injury prone guy that will only play like 20 or 30 games a season and gain like 8 to 10, 12, and then like even though we'll get point per game we're hoping that like he doesn't just get hurt every year, become like an injury prone guy. Connor Bedard got hurt twice in the thing. He did miss technically a total of like nine games in the NHL, but it's okay because I think Bedard will play full time next year. I do see Oliver Moore as this guy that's going to hype the team up. This is for the episode 12. Hope you guys all enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn notifications. We'll see you guys in episode number 13, and that will be we'll be doing the free agency. We'll be doing pretty much we'll be doing like draft lotto, maybe the draft if I have time, but if not, we'll probably just do that for that day. See you guys in the next episode. Bye, guys.